Robin. Robin's like 3 feet away and I'm screaming, hi, Robin.
She's around the corner.
I poked my head around the corner from our bedroom area. Anyway, we're celebrating India Hicks' 2nd anniversary and...
Two
2 years.
2 today.
And I'm celebrating this as my pick of the hour because I know our gals and I know how they love flowers.
Yeah.
This is going to be the rock star of the hour. I assure you, it has not even been on the air today. It was saved for this hour, and it's at a very special $40 savings. It's called the India Hicks Garden Grove 3-piece quilt set. I'm going to say nothing. I'm going to show you the 3 different patterns and colors. It comes in your choice of this one, which is the pink. Look at that. Pink with highlights of gray and white. It comes in the blue, which is navy blue. Again, beautiful, like China blue, you know that China blue pattern?
I think that's exactly a good description.
And then it comes in coral. Okay, that is rock star hot. And we've got the matching coral sheet to go with it, or taupe. If you wanted to go really bright, you could do that. If you wanted to do the taupe-ish color, you could go here. Okay, India, I just have to know.
Ooh.
You always have roses on your dining room table.
Ooh. I love roses. I've just done a fragrance for a new company that I've done, India Hicks, and there's a rose fragrance in there. It's called English Rose, and I'm passionate about roses. In fact, funnily enough, one of my first early olfactory experiences was with Princess Diana, who wore tea rose on her wedding day, and I've never forgotten that. So I created my own India Hicks English Rose fragrance, and we also wanted to have the English Rose garden quilt set in bedding, because I do think roses are important. You asked if we have roses on our dining table or inside our home all the time. Of course, living in the tropics, it's very hard to get the roses. We normally have big vases of palm fronds, which you'll actually see around the sets here, because the sets are meant to be reminiscent of my home, and we're doing a pretty good job of getting close to that. But this is called the Garden Grove, and my father, who is a great decorator, also designed incredible gardens. And we have a walled garden in England and the Cotswolds, and it's all about summer rain, mown grass, rose and peony petals, and you can just smell that English garden. And I wanted to bring that to life in the bedding. I wanted to be able to sleep on that with that rose garden in mind. Oh, there we go.
I just have to show you
these. I love the playing.
If you're a gal that loves roses, flowers, if you love quilts, and if you love these beautiful colors of the pastel pink to the coral to the blue, this is I know that you're gonna, I just know you. I know you're gonna love it. I would get into the ordering process now. It's the best savings too of the day, because we bought it the deepest for you. It's $40 off, and on 4 flex payments for $27.49 and free shipping. Make it a housewarming gift. Make it a bridal gift.
That's such a good idea.
For women that love flowers, plus they're eternal flowers.
No, I think a bridal gift is such a nice idea. And again, it's something that we talk about all the time here, that we have not had to compromise. It is 100% cotton. We're not doing anything else here. And the fact that it really becomes an heirloom piece. You're going to give this as a gift and you're going to still want it. It's still going to be as relevant in a couple of years' time as it is right now. And not only that, but beyond that, I think that you're going to find that the quality is really good. We did look earlier, and we did see that out of 31, we had 25 5-star reports, or what are they, comments? Reviews, that's the word I'm looking for. Reviews from the audience, and that is worth more than anything, because
I kind of like that British term, 5-star reports.
5-star reports, it sounds like we're in school. But I can stand here and tell you everything, and it's not until you get this home, it's not until you touch and feel this, that you really begin to understand the quality.
Okay, I'm just going to help out a little bit.
I love what you're doing.
Oh, the pink. Look at the pink with that and the gray.
No, it's so
nice.
Why
does, listen to how poor my English was. Why is it that pink and gray look so nicely together?
Look, I'm fiddling so much because you're not a Virgo, so you're not doing it in... That's very pretty too.
Right?
You're not doing it in nice, neat patterns. So
I'm sorry.
I'm doing it in nice, neat patterns.
Is that better?
Yeah, that's much better. Can you work on that a bit more?
Thank you, ma'am.
There we go.
I guess you won't have me in your shop.
I think that works really well.
Right?
Yeah, very pretty that.
Do I get an A+ now?
Yes, in your report.
Do I get a star?
Yeah.
A sticker? Whatever. All right, listen, here's the thing. Get it home, put it in your bed. Don't ask anybody or say anything to anybody. Let your husband come home. Let him see the bed remade. Let him see it done. And when he says, okay, how much did you spend for that? Which, if he gives you a problem with price, don't say a word. Say, you won't believe it. Not very much at all, because you're going to say $27.49, a simple flex pay, free shipping. It's going to be so gorgeous for you to get this home and to remodel your bedroom. And I'm going to suggest one last thing. I would pick out the brightest color from each option, or the richest hue and saturation of color, and use it for paint behind you. And let it just break up the room.
There we go.
Wouldn't that be smart?
You need to get him in there. If you're a colour person, we
free.
need his advice. He's free. He's ready to go. The thing I'd like to say is to remind you all that on the reverse of this, you get the stripe. So again, you get the feeling that there is always another option on the back. I love that stripe there. And we'll see the stripe here. Again, there's a big bright stripe on the back of this one too. So you really are getting different options all the time. Love that. And again, you can feel the quality. You can see that we've got it as 100% cotton. You can see that we have not compromised. No, we've not. I love that pink with the blue there, actually. I think that's very pretty there.
It's gorgeous. You're going to love it, and it's different, and it's unique. And there's still many of you that are still shopping for the Harbor Island. We also have the Paradise Island. We have a variety of different quilt choices, but the sheets, which are the star of the hour, coordinate back to all of them. And you just have to shop for them by color. At the end of the show, we've decided we're going to do a very comprehensive recap because we've had so much to show you. And we'll even try to get some of the curtains into that recap and some of the large shams that are behind us on the bed because they're in like sellout quantities. Remember India Hicks' book, which is a wonderful gift for anybody who's interested in either remodeling their house, maybe moving into a new home. It's the India Hicks Island Style book. There are about 45 of these, I think, remaining, or about half a dozen.
We had a lot when we began.
Oh, it's a half dozen or so. So go to hsn.com. You can order that as well, and it's beautiful. It's almost gone. We'll let you know when that's gone as well. In the meantime, it's been a beautiful, beautiful show. You've seen a lot of different things in terms of variety, a lot of color. Is there any one-pointer or two-pointers that you can leave as we're getting ready to round out this item that you would suggest to our customers in decorating?
Again, just the idea that you don't need to go to the expense of redecorating your home. You don't need to get a fancy decorator in or a designer in. All you need to do is simply invest in a set of sheets or a comforter with 2 shams, and it's going to update your room so instantly. I always say this, we spend 1/3 of our lives in bed. That's a lot of time. I'm actually not spending nearly that much time in bed. I wish I was. But most people, most normal, sane people are spending 1/3 of their lives in bed. So make it good. Make it something that is really inviting. And I always use the word oasis. Make it your oasis. As ridiculous as that sounds, it really should be your oasis. Sleep is so important. So bedding becomes very important, which is why I'm so passionate about what I do here.
I think you and most of America, they just don't sleep enough. We don't.
Nobody sleeps enough. None of us sleep enough.
And when you make a nice, wonderful cocoon of cotton,
it's going to help.
Quilts and sheets, it's going to make it really appealing.
It is going to help.
You may have
especially,
trouble getting out of bed.
The problem with my life is that when I do get into bed, I'm normally sharing it, not with my significant other, but normally there's a child in the bed or there's a snoring dachshund in the bed. And I keep trying to say, dachshund.
Oh, dachshund. I'm sorry.
Ducks would be very interesting. We did recently have an infestation of
You wouldn't have to buy a down pillow. Just,
no,
you know.
I know, they're the duck. But dachshunds, unfortunately, are in my bed snoring heavily, so I never get to actually have the bed to myself. But maybe that's because the bed is so inviting. Maybe that's because the quilt and the comforters are too inviting for everybody else. I'm gonna go back to not designing beautiful collections to see if I can get a bit more space in my bed.
Oh, there's some great footage. Look at that. We just saw the dog, and there's the dog.
There's my tortoise.
Oh, my gosh, your daughter. Is that your daughter?
That's my daughter.
Oh, she's precious.
Sitting out, well, from a distance.
Did
it's
Mommy
much better.
purchase
Don't get close.
You purchased a dress that looks great with the sheets.
There we go. Great. Very important.
I just love
And there
this.
we are.
Oh, my gosh.
Yep, there's the dachshund in the
Look at
basket.
Oh, he's sitting up.
That's
he's
the
so
school
cute.
run. That's our school run. That's how I take her to school every day on a basket.
Do you really?
Yes, that's right. Yeah.
What is your doggie's name?
Banger.
Banger?
As in sausages, because he's a sausage dog.
How funny.
Now we're waiting to get mash. Bangers and mash. Yeah, very English.
Bangers and mash. It's a favorite British meal.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Well, you know what? We're all going to the islands, and we're all coming to a big barbecue at India's house, and I'm inviting everyone.
Oh, my goodness. Well, as long as you're cooking.
Okay. In that case, we'll call Mark Gill and Wolfgang Puck. All right. Here's the thing. Only available for the next 30 seconds, and then tonight for her final show, is this wonderful price break at $109.95 and free shipping. But remember, you can check the expanded assortment at hsn.com. But before you go there, remember, it reverses out, so you get 2 patterns. You get this gorgeous rose in either coral, navy, or you can do it in the pink. And then the other colors contrast so beautifully with the sheets that we've shown you, which is so nice. So, India, we're going to wrap up, and we're going to go into a good 3-minute review. So let's do it. And join me with, while we're doing it, and then I'll ask you some questions.